clients in less than 24 hours? Can it be done? My name is Ed JC Smith. I got a second chance at life, and I'm here to help you live life on your terms. So I got asked this the other day, how would I get, a decent amount of clients in less than 24 hours? So here's what I'm gonna do. I got 24 hours, maybe something has come up, all right? I need to get some cash in the bank. Now I'm gonna give you what I would do, and then I'm gonna give you what you can do too. Is that pretty cool? All right, if I would, with the current, state of my current business as it is right now, I would run a lot of ads, as I would get as many ads as I could go, get them live, spend as much as I could in a 24-hour period, and I would fill a webinar. I would do it live, and I would make a no-brainer offer at the end of that webinar to onboard into a program. Now, if I hadn't created that program, I would create that program with them, and if I had already created that program, I think from a live webinar, I would offer my expert coach program because it's a slightly lower entry point, which makes it easier to purchase straight from a webinar. If I had access to people talking to people on the phone, which obviously I do, I have a huge team that do that for me. We're at around 68 in our total outsourced team at the moment, not including our home-based team as well. So if it was a high price offer, I would go straight to conversation calls with my team to see if they were the right fit, but I'd also give them extra value for doing that so that they'd walk away with like a fully vetted plan that works for them individually. That's what I would do. I think that we've done six-figure webinars off the back of that. We've done, have we done a 7-figure day? Probably. What is a 7-figure? $1 million. No, we haven't done $1 million day as yet, but I'll let you know if we ever get close to that. We've definitely done 6 figures. So that's being said, that's what I would do. And or technically, have I done a 7-figure day? I've done a 7-figure I've done a 7-figure day in my investment-based business, but that's in exchange of a building. So I've got an itchy eye, excuse me. I'm not sure if that counts. That probably doesn't. It's not in the coaching consultancy space. Stay focused, Ed. Come on, let's do this. That took me. Right, here's what I would do if I was you. 24 hours, all right, I don't have ads, I don't have an email list. Of course, I could have just sent an email list. We've got a very, very relatively large email address. We've got 100,000 on file, not including our current one. So I would say, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 24 hours. I'm gonna go and hang out in a Facebook group. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick one niche and I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna message people off the back of posts. I'm basically going to be posting content, which is method-based content, to kind of create. I'd create, a talking point around content. So method-based content is very specific. It's called like method-based marketing. Let me give you an example. In the fitness industry, there's different methods to get the outcome. Like Weight Watchers is a method. Slimming World is a method. All right, the Atkins diet was a method. Ketone dieting is a method. Eating high fat is a method. Eating low fat is a method. And so these are all vehicles of which they are the same outcome: lose weight, right? Some are lose weight, gain muscle. Regardless, it's still a health outcome. Okay, and so if you notice how people talk about these methods in different ways, the goal is to deposition certain methods, authentically without being a douchebag. Deposition them because, maybe they're not more in line with you. For example, if you're a 40-year-old man and you're doing HIIT training, it's not the best way to actually lose weight. Here's why. Here's a justification. All right, this sort of content is what I'd be posting in groups. I would get people to start, engaging. I would do posts. I wouldn't do videos in other people's groups because it looks really spammy and you won't get through, and it's just a bit too cheeky. Don't be too cheeky. Honestly, it's just not cool. People have populated those people for you, and then you're just coming in trying to do videos on top of it. Not cool. Not cool. Don't survey the group. I've had people come into our group and try and survey the group. Not cool. We know what you're doing. All right. So don't be stupid. Be cool. Be authentic. How would you feel if you put 1,000 people in a room and someone just said, "Do you mind if I just survey them for you and collect all the data?" You'd be like, "Feck off." All right. That's what you'd be like. So where was I at? I was saying, like, hey, method content. All right. Hey, If you're a 40-year-old man and you're doing slow rate cardio, you're going to be better off. You're going to be better off that way. Here's why. Right, when you do HIIT training at 40 plus, okay, it actually smashes your cortisol up, which means that you end up eating more. And because your metabolic rate is not as fast, you end up putting on more weight. Here's what you need, all right? High intensity weight training and slow rate cardio. Does it take a little bit more time than HIIT training? Yes, but it's worth it because in the long run, you get a much better body. All right, so think about your angles, think about your market, think about what you talk about. We need to create a method to how you do it, how you get from A to B, all right, how you get your client from A to B. So for example, if they are, non-confident speaker to confident speaker, there's a method to that. All right, they are full of anxiety to no anxiety. There's a method to that. All right, depression to no depression, method to that, right? Makes sense. Okay, my clients, for example, no clients to automated clients on demand. All right, clients and automation method. That's the process. All right, the quickest way to go from 10K in a month, your quickest way to 10K a month, then duplicate that 10K, automate the process so you hit 100K in a year. Someone like Sarah, okay, she was able to do this in less than a year, 7 months, using the clients and automation methodology. All right, and her first actual live webinar, she did over 28,000. Selling her online retreat without paid ads. Pretty cool, right? Someone like Veronica was able to do that in less than a year. We've had a bunch of clients do that, to almost 100,000 per month. We've got, quite a few at the moment doing that. So it works. All you have to do is follow the plan and the process to it. So do you understand, like, you have to create that sort of content, because what happens when you create that sort of content, the method content, is that some people are going to come in and not agree with you. Great. Polarity, all right? That's what we want. There's no cash in neutrality. There's no cash when you're stuck in the middle, all right? The only cash is when you force people to go in or out, all right? In or out. They have to make a decision. They're either in on that or not, and that's great. It forces people that are against you further away, and it forces people closer to you straight to you. And then they will engage in your personal page. So make sure your personal page has an opt-in in some way, like a link, ideally to a funnel, so you're collecting that email address and you're nurturing that relationship. Ideally, a free PDF, great, straight to consultation call, or a free training, straight to consultation call. Awesome. That's how we roll. Okay, so that's how you're going to make it work in less than 24 hours. If you were to do that for 16 hours and nurture a group, and you were great at the consultation service, because ideally you want to, post some posts within a group. Okay, get some people, get some people interacting. What's amazing about, if you've got some big groups with, 10,000 plus people in it, a lot of people are going to see it. All right, and then you start messaging people off the back of it, sending friend requests, building that up. Keep going. Pick one group. Don't put loads of groups, because otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed, and you want to create the relationship within that group. Keep nurturing it, and so it just keeps on building up, and there you go. All right, that's how you're going to do it in less than 24 hours. Love to help you out with that if you want a crystal clear path. The truth is, a crystal clear plan kills overwhelm. A crystal clear plan kills indecisiveness, procrastination. If you're suffering from lack of belief, self-belief, the truth is because you don't have a plan. You don't know what to do. All right, it's trying to fly a plane without learning how to fly a plane. It's never going to work. You're going to crash. A lot of people really struggle to make it work. They struggle to find the confidence because there's lack of competence. Confidence comes from competence. Competence is knowing exactly what to do on the next step and being really clear on exactly what to do. And the world is absolutely overwhelmed right now. You're on YouTube most likely now, or on a video somewhere online watching this, and you're most likely overwhelmed and you're not clear on exactly what you want to do and how to do it, and exactly the step plan. So if that's the case, jump on a call with my team and we'll help you out. So just a heads up, if you want a really clear plan of exactly how to grow your coaching consultancy business without the hassle, so you can get paid clients in the quickest way possible. So you can go from 0 to 10,000 in your first month in the quickest way possible using a 3-step system. All right, once you've done that 10,000, and I know maybe that sounds huge to you, I get that, but it's actually not that difficult based off a group coaching model. You can do it in a one-to-one model, but it's quicker to do it in a group coaching model. And so it really is only 20 people at $494, which is not a massive amount. You do the maths of that. Now, of course, you can charge more. All right, you could do it at $994, and that's less people, that's 10. But as soon as you do 20 people at $994, that's your first 20,000 month. All right, so we've got an exact step-by-step process of how to do that using a 3-step process. It's called my clients and automation method. All right, and so how you duplicate it from the 10K months to the 100K year is actually following that same process. So we actually automate that month, that first initial month, we do a whole live process, and then we switch to automation. If you want the exact 0 to 10K in the first month or 0 to 100K in the first year, if you want the exact plan, if you're already doing over 100K, then we've got the same process that we duplicate for the 100K per month. If you want the step-by-step process is exactly how to do it, click the link, book a call with my team, and you'll get a one-to-one coaching session on exactly how to do that in your business. All right, it's a straight up consultation session. It is a true value of $500. We have had amazing feedback from people that have jumped up on the calls and they have had a great experience. We actually got emailed in a couple of weeks ago of someone that booked a consultation session with another provider out there. You probably know their name. They paid $800 for a consultation session. They weren't that happy with it, jumped on one of our calls with our team, were blown away, walked away with a really clear plan of exactly how to go from 0 to 10,000 in that first month and 0 to 100,000 duplication off the back of that, turning the whole thing into an automated process. And so, I have a program called the Clients and Automation Process, and on that session with my team, they'll take you through the clients and automation methodology and how you can use it exactly in your business right now, because you're unique, you're individual, and you need someone that actually works out it with you specifically. So they are limited. They do go really quick. Just a heads up on that. And so all you need to do is click the link, go through the booking page, fill out the application so you're really clear on where you are right now to where you want to be. And they'll give you a bespoke individual one-to-one session so that you're really clear on that. At the end of that session, if you potentially want to become a client, they'll walk you through what that entails, but it's not a pushy sales call. It's a straight up consultation session, and you'll leave that with a really clear plan of exactly how to go to 0 to 10,000 in that first month, how to duplicate that up to hit your 100,000 a year, and then duplicate that down, speed that whole process up so you can do 100,000 per month. We've had a bunch of clients do that, so super excited. If that's what you want, click the link and book a call. It's completely free with my team, and we'll make sure you get that. That being said, thank you for watching the video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you soon.